They do
This
have
is a lemon
chocolate.
date.
They do have chocolate Lara bars.
It's not delicious, but it's good.
We're just having a snack.
Well, anytime you give somebody some food and you say it's not delicious,
I have to say that
But
to
it's
you
good.
because you like,
you're
if
scared
it
of
tastes
me.
really healthy, you're always like,
It tastes kind of like a raisin.
yeah, it states.
All right, Patreon. Would
There you
you
go.
rather have a smokehouse almond
Those are good.
or a Lara bar?
They're good.
I love them both.
No preservatives.
None.
Are there preservatives in these things?
So many.
Well,
Those aren't actually even nuts.
It may contain tree nuts in here, though.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird.
shocking.
Really scary. All right, let's do it.
Okay, what are we talking about today? Oh, what? Record.
I already started recording this. You got a minute of talking about nuts. You're welcome.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nuts. Okay. Let's go.
We gotta finish chomping.
Oh. Well, now they're a minute and 15 in with nothing.
Guys, we are back for another episode of Family Looking Up, and we are here today talking to Hollie Henderson and Josh Brazier, and we're going to be talking about connecting with our families. That's a really good episode.
Yeah. And it's one we keep having to revisit
I know.
because we clearly haven't learned yet how to actually connect.
I guess not.
But today's your day. This is the one.
This is the one that's gonna do it.
From
Yeah.
here on out, I'm connecting.
Yeah, you are.
But this
Yeah,
isn't
you
gonna
are.
this isn't gonna air for like 6 weeks. So you have 6 more weeks of unconnection.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
So that's a relief.
My kids talk to me and I'm like, honestly, I'm not listening.
I've got 6 more weeks.
1 more week. This is how we felt about like the New Year's resolution.
Oh yeah,
episode.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, technically Danny hasn't heard that I'm supposed to be making him lunch yet. So I'm gonna wait on that. And then I would politely, like, just casually ask, like, so you listened to any episodes lately? No, I've been busy. Oh yeah, that's fine. No, I get it.
I'm going back to bed.
Meat's in the fridge.
Good luck.
It's dangerous.
He comes home one day and he's like, "Where's my lunch?" You're like, "Oh,
Yeah. It is a problem. We make some commitments here that I regret. They're very public, and I wish they weren't.
You know, anyone who listens to us knows we don't do anything. So it's not really that bad,
You know,
actually.
it's kind of a...
But you listeners should be doing it."
Yeah, absolutely. It's really okay. Most of our listeners we don't know personally. So we can say whatever we want. I mean, I just lie. But there are a handful that do know me personally.
Yeah.
In which case they're like, really, Beth?
Really?
There's no
You
way Beth
don't
is doing
even
that.
own a car. Why do you keep talking about driving places? Like, you don't have kids. When are you going to let this guy go? Quit borrowing my children to take your weird pictures. Shh. Well,
Speaking of taking things that are not yours,
oh my gosh,
what
can we talk
happened to
about
you?
this?
I really want to hear.
January 7th, the fateful day. Now listen, Thursday mornings, here's my routine. I wake up at 4:40 a.m. I put on my clothes. I go to the gym with my swim bag and head to a class. I do a 30-minute class and then I go and swim. Okay, so I went to my class, I put my bag on the stage, did the class, grabbed my stuff, went to the locker room, put my stuff in the locker. I do this every Thursday. Went and swam. It takes me about like 30 minutes to get a mile or whatever. And so I was only in there like 30 minutes. And I came back out, got dressed, and I found my phone, but I was like, where are my keys? And so I dig through my bag, can't find them, double check my pockets, and I have the kind of car, you know, it's like the fob, so when you get close to the car, it unlocks, right? So I was like, it must just be buried in my bag. I can't see it under the towel, whatever. So I go to the car, it doesn't unlock. I'm like, what in the world? So then I dump out my bag. It's only 6:15 in the morning at this point, right? I've done 2 workouts. It's 6:15 a.m. Dump out my stuff. It's nowhere. Can't find it. So I was like, dang it. Did I leave it in that first room I did my workout in? So now there's a class going on in there full of people. I wait till the song ends and I barge in and say, does anyone see a keychain? It's like, and we have like this gold coin on my key ring. It's like pretty noticeable. I was like, it has like a big gold coin. No one's seen it. What in the world could this go? So now I'm searching. It's getting close to like 6:45 now. I've been looking for like a half an hour.
Oh my gosh.
And I called my brother. Well, I called Danny. He had to leave for work. So then I called my brother, and I was like, someone must have accidentally taken my keys. Can you come pick me up?
Mm-hmm.
And then when they return them, when they realize they're not theirs, I'll, whatever. So he's on his way to get me. And then I start getting texts. Did you spend $290 on your City Market card?
Oh my god.
Or your City card,
Yeah.
whatever it's called, I don't know. Did you spend $590 on your Costco card? Did you spend $3? And I'm like, what? No.
It's 6:45.
What is happening?
Seriously.
And so then I'm like, call Danny, like, Danny, all my cards are like missing. You call some companies, I'll call some companies. And then I call a locksmith to get me into my car because I had I put my purse behind my seat and then put a dress over the top of it, like I had a dress in there. Because I knew I was going to go in the locker, so I didn't swim. I don't have a lock for my locker. I didn't want to leave my purse in there. Thought this was a reasonable plan. So locksmith comes. Now we're on the phone canceling all my credit cards. Locksmith gets there. Everything in my car looks exactly the same. The dress is right where I left it. I lift it up. No purse.
You're kidding.
My ski boots are in the trunk. The skis are in the trunk. The headphones that were sitting on my front seat are still there. Nothing else has moved. It's like they opened my door, took a purse, and then re-locked it.
How did they know?
Like idiots.
What the
I
heck?
don't know how they knew. So then I'm mostly mad about my keys. I'm like, you didn't even steal my car. Give me my keys
That's
back.
unbelievable.
Because a credit card, you can cancel those. I had
They'll
my-
reimburse you.
Yes, like my driver's license, that's annoying, but like I can get a new one. But the locksmith gets there, he's like, I can't do anything with this. This is a button start car. You have to call a tow truck. I'm like, are you for reals? So then I'm like, have to call a tow truck. So we're waiting for the tow truck to come. I'm canceling credit cards. I'm trying to figure out what else is in that purse. And tow truck comes. I call the Toyota dealership, tell them what happens. They're like, okay, we need to have you tow it to us. And it's $550 to get a new key. I was like, for
That's
reals?
unbelievable.
Come on, man. And they're like, I was like, well, can you make me 2? Like, can you just do 2 right now so it's done? And they're like, yeah, that's going to be $750.
Oh
And I'm
my
like,
gosh.
oh, no. So I'm all bugged about it, and I can see my credit card was charged at Walmart, which is like across the street from the gym. And so I'm like, okay, what do I do? Like, kids are still at home. Now it's like 8:30. Like, time has passed. Danny's at work. So I'm like, okay, just take me home, and I'll get the kids off to school. Luckily, I have another car, but we don't have a spare key to that van because when we bought it, they only gave us one.
Like they always do.
Yes, it's very rude. So anyways, it's like horrible. The whole rest of the day is just spent trying to shuffle this around, filing police reports. And then I was like, wait a second. They went to Walmart across the street. So I go to Walmart and I'm like, can you print me out a receipt of where they were at? Like show me what they bought and will there be footage? And they're like, oh yeah, there's always footage. And they're like, and if you know the amount, then we can tell you what like thing they were at. What's it called? Check stand, whatever.
Check out,
Yeah.
Check out they were at and what they bought and
This is
everything.
getting good.
And I'm like, this is perfect. So then I can tell the police and be like, they were at check stand 2. Go check the footage. I'd already checked with the gym. They're like, there's no cameras in a locker room, and where you park, there happens to be no cameras there either. I'm like, well, they're no good. You're dead to me.
Yeah.
So I went. They printed off the receipts. I said, okay, it was declined for $293 at 6:43 a.m. because my text said, and $500 and whatever dollars at blah 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 blah. So bring out receipts. You know what they bought?
What?
6 mixing bowls, a comforter set, an avocado slicer.
So they're dumb.
They're idiots. It's an idiot thief.
Oh my god.
And I was like, did you try to buy like an iPad? Exactly. So now I'm put out and have no car keys, and they bought mixing bowls.
That is unbelievable.
Horrible.
That is unbelievable.
So then
Of
I,
all
like,
the things to
Of
buy at
all the
Walmart,
thank you.
they ran into the kitchen aisle and bought the least expensive things imaginable.
But how did they make it
What
add
about
up
a coffee maker?
Thousands
What about a
of dollars.
microwave?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Such crap.
Air fryer. I mean, they were right there.
These guys would not have been very good at supermarkets.
I
Oh,
feel like
no.
I could be an
They come
excellent
out with like
thief.
heads of lettuce. Like you have 10 minutes and they're like, let's do it. 97 cents each.
They're not just doing heads of lettuce, they're doing iceberg lettuce.
Yeah.
Like the
no.
cheapest
We're
of
not
the
doing
cheap.
romaine.
No.
This idiot. So I'm like, so now I'm like sending this stuff over to the police officers, like, find them,
Yeah.
catch them.
Yeah, let's hang these
And
people.
so, like,
I was okay until you said mix and bowl.
The lobotomy that needs
That's
to
where I
happen.
draw
It's
the
already
line.
happened. Oh my
It's so
gosh.
dumb.
You people are out in society.
So now my Allegiant badge was in there. That's a $70 fine. If you lose that, my vaccine cards for me and my kids were in there. My AirPods, because I was
Oh
going
my
to a class and then
gosh.
swimming. And I'm like, just bring it back and take my car if you're gonna take my keys. The keys are mostly what I'm so mad about. But then listen to this.
Okay.
A week later, I get a call from a Colorado number that I don't know, and I was like, I'll answer. And they're like, this is the Aspen police. Aspen's like 3.5 hours
Yes,
away
it
from
is.
me.
It's
like,
far.
it's far.
Yeah.
It's not close. But my brother, rentajoe.com, had left that day and gone skiing, and I was like, great, Joe's dead. Perfect. Now I have to go get
Yeah.
his body after all of this with my car.
Yes.
And they're like, we have your driver's license here. And I was like, huh? They're like, we found your driver's license and some other stuff in a stolen car in Aspen.
They didn't want the minivan.
I
They didn't
know. I
want
was
the
like,
minivan?
what kind of car? Was it better? Mine's a 2018. I was very defensive.
You know what, Beth? It was a mixing bowl car.
Like, yeah.
It was probably
They
like a
had-
1960s VW bug.
Seriously. They had like 10 sets of car keys in that car. My ID, my SIDA badge for the airport, which was great. I needed that back. My kids' vaccine cards and one credit card. But no purse, no car keys of mine. Like random things taken out of my purse, but some of them left. But they said the mixing bowls were in the car.
Thank goodness. You get those mixing bowls.
I
There go
want
all
those.
their wedding gifts.
You're like,
They
you know
were gonna
what?
have a year's worth of wedding gifts,
Yeah.
guys.
You can keep everything else. Give me the dang
Give me the
mixing
mixing
bowls.
bowls because they must have been quality from Walmart.
Right from the Pioneer Woman.
So those are bad. It's so random. So they found like half of my stuff and a bunch of other people's keys. So apparently this sneaky sneak was stealing keys, taking stuff out of cars, relocking the cars, and then keeping the keys. I don't get it.
Why would you do
I don't know, but she's in jail now. They caught her.
Seriously?
Yes. Do you want me to say her name on air? 'Cause
Yes.
I know it.
Do it.
No, I won't.
Dang it.
She's a child of God. So yeah, they caught her.
She bought nylon
And then
polymer mixing bowls.
This is still like my purse is still missing, my AirPods are still missing, my some other stuff is missing. But listen to this.
I'm
This is
listening.
getting long, guys.
No, I'm.
But it gets weirder.
Oh my gosh.
So now I'm in contact. The Aspen detectives call me every week or so, and then the Grand Junction detectives keep calling me, and I'm like, people, like I'm blushing, like I feel important. I don't know. So we're like trying to coordinate all this stuff, like what's missing, what did you find, is this, and sending pictures, is this yours? No, that's not mine, that's someone else's keys. Well, then I'm skiing, another Grand Junction, or another Colorado number comes through, another, like a few weeks later.
Yeah.
Now it's been like a month later.
Okay.
Now we're like the beginning of February. And I'm like, oh, I better answer, you know those detectives. They're always like, come over and talk to me.
Please, let's talk.
So I like answer very normal, hello. I have had your keys for a month. I'm like, who's this? They're at my business. I've been trying to call you. I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know you, and I haven't gotten any phone calls. Where are my keys? 1014 North Avenue. And I was like, oh, are you
Angry.
trying to lure me in to kill me? Where is this? Like,
Yes,
is this your
yes.
basement? Do you want to murder me in your
Uh-huh,
basement?
uh-huh.
And I was like, okay, you left them here. They've been here for a month. I was like, actually, my keys were stolen about a month ago, so the criminal left them there. But I'll come get them. I'm sorry, I'm skiing right now. I'll come down and get them. Well, they've been here. I've been calling. I was like, why are you so mad at me? And how did you even know they were my
I was
keys?
gonna say, how did she have your
She
number?
called my gym because I have my little tag on there, and the gym gave her my number.
They
What?
did
And I was
not.
like, did you give him my address while you're at it?
She's like 5'8". She's
Look
blue
at-
eyes.
Look for a
around here.
toned bun.
She's usually alone between 6 and 7 in the morning.
You'll know him when you see him. It was so weird. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm skiing. I'll come get him tonight. But where are you? 1014 North Avenue. Could you just tell me the name of your business? Like, but where is it?
Yeah.
Circle K. I'm like, why didn't you just
Circle
say
K.
you're at the Circle K gas station, you weirdo?
Wow.
That was a weird series
Beth,
of
I
you
events.
know.
are in like deep with
I
the
know.
blue collar world.
Really deep.
Like really deep with stupid people.
So I
who-
went to
oh my
said
gosh.
gas station. I knew exactly where it was located because she gave me the address 10 times before
Yes.
just telling me the name of the store. And I walked in, I was like, hey, some keys are left here. He's like, oh, yeah, these have been here a while. We don't
Wow,
spare
it's
them away.
you?
I was like, why are you guys all so mad? They're not even, like, I didn't even leave them. I was a victim. But this is the saddest ending. So then I immediately went to Toyota. And I was like, I found the keys. They're like,
They'd already reprogrammed.
yeah. And I was like, can you just reprogram these so I can have a second key? They're like, that's like you stealing keys and having us reprogram them to your car. I was like, but you know they're my keys. I bought new keys because my keys were stolen. Can you just reprogram this? No. And you guys know that if I ask, I usually get.
That
Okay,
is true.
Mama
You know
didn't get it.
what, Beth? I feel like everybody in this story didn't use their brain,
Including me.
including the Toyota people, because I'm like, that's just saying no. This is the rule. I'm not even going to think
I
about.
mean, I get that, yes. If you walk into a Toyota dealership with a stolen car and some
Yeah.
keys, like, yeah.
But they
But
already
they
knew
knew that I was towed there.
Yeah, they knew that
I
your key was
talked to
stolen.
him that morning,
You
like,
have the title and stuff.
yes. And
But
there's a giant
dumb.
gold coin and my Mesa membership on these keys. You know they're my keys.
That's dumb.
Anyways, so my AirPods are still gone. My purse is still gone. She was convicted in Aspen, and now her trial is here, and
Are
I
you
will
going?
be there.
Are you gonna stare
in
her
a pencil
down?
skirt? I object. I want my Chili's gift card back. You can ask for restitution, and
Well,
we're up
I
to like
would ask for it.
$1,000 in loss.
Well, you
Yeah.
should really do that.
So I'll try, but you'll probably be like, "Are you kidding? I bought mixing bowls. I'm an idiot. I'm not paying you back."
But she'd be like, but you did hide your purse under the driver's seat. Covered it with a dress, though.
Covered it with a dress.
I mean, I do stuff like that all the time.
Guys,
But I
I
shouldn't have
got-
said that on
I
there, did
got
I?
pulled over on the way to the gym, so that's why I keep bringing my
Well, of
purse.
course, yeah.
Because I've actually been pulled over, so now I'm nervous.
Did
to go
you
around it.
recognize her?
I haven't seen her yet.
Oh, you don't know what she
I
looks
don't
like?
know, but I googled her and her name doesn't come up.
Oh, I'm like
Probably
so
an
curious.
alias.
I'm so curious
Oh.
if she has seen you. Like,
Do you
at the
think I was
gym.
targeted?
Yes. I think you're a victim of a hate crime.
Paigey has been so scared.
Early morning
She's
exercise.
no, she's probably
Who
hating
goes
on
to the
moms.
gym at 5 a.m. to steal some keys?
Somebody that
Stupid
needs
people.
some mixing bowls.
She was in.
She was
you're
trying
right.
to make
She
pancakes.
had pancakes.
She didn't have the right mixing
I'm
bowls.
so hungry.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go down to the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna steal some keys. I'm gonna go out, pop open the car.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
take the purse, leave everything in place, including the $30,000 car.
Yeah.
I'll leave the $30,000 car.
Well, who wants to
I'm gonna
drive
go
a
get some
minivan?
dang mixing bowls
Yeah.
and a John Travolta
And-
CD or something.
Don't forget the avocado slicer.
The-
Because how can you get an avocado without one?
You
Oh,
cannot.
that's
You
impossible.
cannot.
That's
I
it.
mean, this was a need.
This, I honestly felt, you know what? I'm gonna go to court with my pencil skirt and be like, you needed it, sweetheart. Keep it.
Oh my god.
Just as a
You-
victim of circumstance.
This, I don't know why you had to rob 12 other cars with all those keys and keep them all, but you needed to for some reason. Those pancakes had to be cooked.
She needed casserole
The avocado
dishes. She needed
pancakes.
pizza pans,
You
cookie
needed-
sheets.
You needed my kids' vaccine cards.
Oh yeah.
What if you wanted to go to Mexico? You
It's a
sweet
hot,
thing.
hot trade right now.
Gosh. So, anyways,
Well, that's crazy,
That's
Beth.
my
Oh my
tale.
gosh.
I'm still out several hundreds of dollars, but I didn't have to pay the fee for the SIDA badge or get a new driver's license. So there's something.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
You know, I need my
$50
driver's
for my
license to be
keys.
stolen. I just got a new one and the picture's horrific.
Oh,
I'm just mortified every time I see it. Like, even just myself, I look in my wallet and I'm like, oh my land. I'm so embarrassed. And so I'm like, maybe call her when you find out who she is.
okay.
Ask her if she has any friends in the business and they can take mine.
When
Tell them
the
I don't
police
even
call-
leave I don't even lock my door.
The police called me like, is this Camille Ward? We have your driver's. No, that was
No,
not me.
that was not me. I just lied to you.
Not me.
Camille died.
Is she
She
like
died.
around 110 blonde hair? Yeah, that's not me.
That's not me.
No.
No. Does it look like she weighs 535 pounds? That one's not me. No, that's not me. Bad hair day? No. Wouldn't be caught dead.
I've been a victim of identity theft.
Yeah, it's a hate crime. Actually, I get this a lot.
Okay.
We really gotta get out of the
Yeah,
interview.
we got to.
All right.
We went way too long. Let's talk about connection.
I can tell you about how I thought I was
See
a
ya.
victim of a hate